Welcome back to the pits of hell, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Fateful Bullet. Last time, Edward was killed, Aerie was killed, gasp. And that just about sums up last episode. That's all you really need to know. And now, we are checking the dining room and notice Natsuki and Yuri. Let's get into it. Hey guys! Hey. Hello. Oh boy, did someone die in here? Oh, right. Forgot about that. We sit down at the table in silence. The silence remains for a few minutes. She's really gone. I suppose so. Tori. She. Why? Why'd she do it? I've been trying to understand that for a while now. She wasn't acting like her usual self. I actually saw fear in her eyes. I still believe my theory from the last episode, which is that she has, what's called, the freaking,
2,000 years later.
Schizophrenia, that was it. There we go, schizophrenia. Okay. Okay, schizophrenia, yeah. My theory is Tori has schizophrenia, and then she had an episode or whatever, saw some things, and she's like, no, out of my head, blah, 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 bang. She was acting quite strange. I recall her mentioning something about Edward. Edward. That's right, I remember that as well. Of course, now you remember. None of this makes sense. Has it ever made sense, Monica? Truly? I guess now it doesn't matter. Whatever her reasons were, we can't do anything about it now. I'm a little upset about Aerie dying so early on, because I did like Aerie, and I think she was a very interesting character that really could have come full circle. Wait a second! I'm noticing a pattern. First, there was, Edward got his wish granted. Then Edward was killed. Aerie got her wish granted. Then Aerie was killed. Anybody? Just saying. Still, to think that Aerie would stay... I don't know why she did that. She had no reason to. She did. Do you think it was something Tori said to her? Maybe. Maybe not. Like I said, it doesn't matter now. After another moment of silence, Natsuki stands up from the table. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll see you later. I'm trying to... My voice is not fit for Natsuki. So... I guess it's just you and me. I'll be leaving as well. Well, screw you too then. You wanna freaking talk to me? Bitch. Here I am. Alone again. I need something to take my mind off all this. Like maybe some crack. Yeah, a lot of crack. When I'm left by myself, all I can see is their faces. All I can see is the blood. The tears. Tori screams. I need to stop myself. Maybe I can talk to Sayori. Sayori. Okay, good. Where could she be? I brought water this time. I'm just gonna take a sip real quick. Ooh. This music is eerie. Just like Aerie, but not dead. The first place I checked just so happened to be the right one. Monica? How'd you find me? Nani? Just by chance. Oh. There it is again. The silence. The atmosphere has completely changed. Instead of fear and dread, it seems like everyone's experiencing sadness? Grief? There's no grief after what just happened. Not at all. I really liked her. We didn't talk much, but she seemed like a nice girl. She did. Why'd Tori have to shoot her? I don't get it. We don't... That's life for you, Sayori. I don't get life. I don't get anything. Me neither. None of us do. I don't think Tori even knows. Do you think we should talk to her? I already tried, but she wants to be alone for now. What about you? Are you holding up okay? She turns away only for a moment, with a look that tells me she's trying to decide if she should tell me the truth. I'm doing fine. A bit shaken up, but I'm not going to let my dream slip away. That's good to hear. No, that's not good to hear. You know what that is? That is the signs of anxiety, depression, loneliness, just about every single horrible mental illness you could ever think of happening right now. Someone who appears to have sadness emotions, but then immediately puts on a happy face. That is a indicator right there. She might as well have a sign on her head that says, "I am mentally ill in some way, shape, or form." I don't believe her, but I can understand why she wouldn't tell me her real feelings. She has to keep up her positive attitude. Okay.
Attention? Oh yes, Monica, will you please meet me in my office?
Why do you want to meet in the office?
Thank you, and goodbye.
His office? Where's...
I am now realizing you probably don't know where my office is. It's on the east side of the second floor. The door at the very end.
That answers my question. Time to go to the old man's office and hope I don't freaking die. I say goodbye to Sayori and head towards the host's office. Wow, that's not an office, that's a library. That's nice, actually. That is really... again, you know, I gotta praise the artists. They did a wonderful job on this. Hello, Monica. Please, take a seat. I do as he says, and he sits in the chair across from me. What does he want me for? Is it... I know about Samuel. I'm assuming that's his full name. I'm not actually sure. He knows. How? I keep an eye on my guests. I have to. Just in case they're up to no good. Or they want to break the rules. Now make no mistake, I do not endorse violence. I think that Tori girl could have gone without nearly splitting the kid's head open. But... He pulls out a cigar and lights a lighter from his pockets. Do you mind? Nah, it's fine, man. Just give me a hit. I need a hit of that, please. I need it. I really need it. And they have coke. I'll take that too. Cocaine? No, lots of that. And maybe some weed. My point is, I need to get very high if I'm gonna endure this. I shake my head. He lights up the cigar. There's no rule that will punish you for excluding another member against their will. There's not. Nope. As long as you don't kill them, you kids can do whatever you want. He's got his wish, after all. And that wish is... He smiles, a puff of smoke leaving his mouth. Oh. He felt excitement for the first time in his life. That's what he wanted. And that's what he got. But killing people, that's not the gun making you act like that, right? 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 He's just a straight up psychopath. I think that, freaking Sam, Chad, is just a straight up, like, how do I say this? I guess you could almost say, like, an undercover, an undiscovered psychopath, I guess you could say. Where where he's just at the verge, where one little push, and boom, sociopath, psychopath, the next murderer across the country, just murdering people everywhere. My point is, I think that if this game didn't happen, this Russian roulette, if it didn't happen, that even eventually Sam would have to find new ways, I guess you could say, to try to excite himself. And that's also why we should not let him leave, because now he's essentially been activated, like a freaking like a, what are those things? Freaking sleeper spy, like a Russian sleeper spy. You just say one phrase and boom, murderers. That's what my theory is that, like, we need to kill the guy, or else he's gonna go out and just think, oh, I need to kill more people for the excitement, the rush. Or he might just, you know, put a gun to his head every day and play Russian roulette to get his excitement. But don't know. I'm still not quite sure how this all works. Speaking of wishes, what's yours? My wish? I want the power to make everyone happy. Bull crap. He chuckles, seemingly amused by my answer. Really now? I don't think that's what you really want. What are you? You're a lot like me. I can tell. You're lying to yourself, aren't you? I don't know what you mean. What you talking about, bro? You want to throw hands home? I'm gonna stop. You'll find out soon, trust me. I seriously have no clue what he's talking about. I have no clue what he's talking about, what I'm talking about, or what anyone's talking about in this game. I'm lying to myself? In what way? I really do want to give people the happy ending they deserve. That's what I want. Well, what did you want? Me? Oh, I already told you all. I wanted to grant the wishes of those who were not as fortunate as me. And in what way were you lying to yourself? Back then, I didn't. He frowns, taking another puff of Hitler. He's taking another puff of Hitler. Another puff of his cigar. Now, I lie to myself every day. I tell myself that this is for the best, that I'm really fine with watching young people die for their dreams. You know, my son was part of the expedition crew. He was there when I found the artifact. He was sacrificed. I'm sorry to hear that. I lost a lot that day, but I gained this. He taps the black box sitting on his desk. My dream came true, albeit in a form I didn't expect. It cost me my son, but I can't go back and choose differently. This is a choice I made, and I'll have to stick to it. Why don't you just stop? You've seen how much death this thing's caused, so why don't you just put it away? Because he stubs out the cigar and looks at me straight in the eyes. I don't have a choice anymore. What that's supposed to mean? The gods, or whatever the heck this thing is forcing him to do it. It's pretty obvious, you dingus. I think it's about time you left. I suppose it is. Thank you for having me. Oh, but of course. I'll see you all very soon. Oh god, I'm next on the chopping block. I return to the West Wing and run to Tori and Natsuki. Tori, I'm fine. I just needed a minute. Damn it. If you need more time, we can... She slams her fist against the wall. I said I'm fine! Jeez. Sorry. Tori sighs and walks up to the window, placing a hand on the glass. Eri was the one girl I didn't want dying. I talked to her about why she stayed. I found out we had more in common than I thought. She turns around to face us. I notice she's avoiding eye contact. I met a lot of shitty people in my life because of my condition. Called it! They wanted to take advantage of me because of that condition. That's why I'm here. I'm sick. She taps her head with her finger. Up here. It started when I was younger. Oh, and ya boy called it. Hand over the money. I bet it on it. Give me the money. Come on. Fork it over. Ooh, backstory of Tori. Sweet. The doctor said I was a special case, so I shouldn't have been showing symptoms so early. I guess it's just how shitty my luck is. Great news! It looks like you're crazy. Get out of our hospital. What's the situation? She did it again. I thought we were over this. I assume this is her mother. So what happened this time? You can tell me. You know I always listen to you. I felt something under my skin. I panicked and I grabbed a pair of scissors. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. Wait. You tell me. Oh my, that is, oh wow, that is a lot worse than I thought it'd be. That explains the sweater. Oh my god, I did not see that. I legit did not see that coming. So that's how you got these? The doctor pointed towards my soaked bandages. ... He sighed and turned to the nurse next to him. He whispered something in her ear, thinking that I couldn't hear him. But I did. He mentioned upping my medication. He turned back to me with the same smile as before. It's a good thing you didn't cut yourself too deep. A few stitches should do the trick. Wait here. I'll be right back. Damn. Oh, that's like, why does that freak me out? Like something under the skin and the scissors. Oh, God. I don't like that. I only came because I needed the money. When I found out about the gun, I thought that maybe it could cure me. Maybe I could have my life back. Every day when I looked at myself in the mirror, I just felt angry. I hated myself. I thought she was going to empty. After a while, I decided to stop beating myself up and put that anger to good use. Nobody fucked with me after that. Yeah, that makes sense. I was being bossed around by some of my school's local shitheads. This is just airy, and I know it's just their use of character models, and it does make a lot more sense to, you know, like, just use these instead of drawing whole new character models for something that's gonna last like, what, 10 seconds? But you gonna pay up or what? Pay up? Don't play dumb with us. You know it's the time of the week. We'd like to buy a new jacket. You're not gonna pay me. Jesus Christ. So who's saying this? Is this the voices in her head, or is this someone else? You're not gonna pay him a single dime. Break his fucking arm. And her. That bitch thinks you won't stand up for yourself. Teach her a lesson. If you don't, this won't stop. You've got to do something. That's right. So I did what I wanted. I broke that dickhead's arm and I shoved the girl's face through a door. Jeez, I was gonna say that. Dang. Same level. Me and Nat. You see, Natsuki, you and I, we on the same level. Now I'd like to offer you a deal on the Mafia. I don't even know what that reference was to. Yeah, let's go. Of course I got suspended for that, but when I was back in school soon enough, after that, people knew better than to talk to me. I can't speak. So, Natsuki, you're the only one who has told us why you're here. Now that I spilled my guts out, it's your turn. Yeah, and judging by the way you're going, you're about to do it yourself. I didn't think I needed to. We all told our stories, and you refused to leave. You must have a good reason, and I want to hear it. If you don't tell me, I'll just keep bugging you about it. Fine. My dad, he's sick too. The doctors don't know what's wrong with him, but he keeps getting worse each day. He's the only family I have, and I don't know what I would do if I lost him. Sorry to hear that. Sick in the brain or sick in the body? Now you know. You can quit asking me about it. It's not. I don't know. That just seems way too simple. You know? Unless that's the creator's plan. Like the original 4. Because the only ones who actually have had extensive backstories, like had cutscenes, and or not cutscenes, flashbacks, like the one we just had with Tori. They've only been the characters who have been added. Edward had one. Tori just had one. Eri had one. But even Sayori said her reason for being here. She didn't get a flashback. Yuri hasn't said it. We need to find out what Yuri. I want to know what Yuri's is. And Natsuki didn't have one either. So my guess is that the main girls from the original game are not going to get full-on cutscenes or flashbacks, whatever. I don't know. You should leave while you still can. Spend some time with your dad. Think about what would happen to him if you never came home. Just some advice. She starts walking towards the stairwell. I'm going to talk to Sam. You can come if you want. I glance over at Natsuki, but she's already walked away. I guess I'll follow Tori. Oh, Sam! We re-enter the basement, finding Sam sitting in the corner. Sayori standing over him. Sayori notices and quickly leaves the room. Tori says nothing as she walks up to him and undoes his binds. Thanks. Don't thank me. Seriously. She sighs and cracks her knuckles. Sam takes a step back, probably preparing for another hit to the head. Ari's dead. I killed her. Huh? We're both killers now. It's only fair that we're punished for it. What do you mean? A one-on-one game between us. Either one of us will die or we'll have our wish granted. What if your wish is granted? That doesn't seem like a fair punishment to me. My luck isn't as great as you think it is. She motions towards him to leave and he follows her. Just as he reaches the door, he stops and turns to me. Hey, about Sayori. Watch out for her, alright? What do you mean? Something's off about her. I think she might be losing it. Wow! You don't say! She just stood there, staring at me. Okay, that's some creepy shit right there, man. That's certainly strange. Don't don't do that shit, Monica. Don't say, that's certainly strange. No, you go, that is bull crap. We go over there, say, hey, what the heck is wrong with you? She starts laughing maniacally. And we stab her. I mean, tie her up and stuff. Leave her. Yeah, don't kill, I guess. Just be careful around her. He could just be messing with me. Though I did catch Sayori standing over him. She was acting fine earlier, though. I'm not sure what to think. I followed the two back to the game room. Oh boy, round, what is it? 3, 4? I don't know. I want to play with Sam only. Eh? You heard me. 1-on-1. He paces the room, thinking to himself. A duel, hmm? He stops with a smile. A duel it is! Take a seat and we'll begin. I don't know how to feel about this. So the only ones that are left are me, Sam, Tori, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri. Did I say... I don't know. I think that's like 6 or 7 of us left. Should we really let the 2 of them do this? No. Let's see who starts first. The host places the gun on the table and spins it. The gun points towards Sam, giving him the starting turn. He immediately takes the gun and points at Tori, pulling the trigger. He shrugs, sliding the gun to Tori. Tori does the same and slides the gun to Sam. So that's how you're going to play. Interesting. Your other gun won't work on me, right? She says nothing. Click, 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 click. All we can do is watch the 2 try to shoot each other. With each click, I anticipate the familiar ear-splitting boom. And get a little close, because something's about to happen. Only 2 shots left. You know, there's a 50-50 chance that these walls will be painted red. And I can't decide whether I want to take that chance or not. You're not scared, are you? No, I just don't know if I should keep that risk for myself, or if I should share some of the excitement. You don't know how to get off on this shit. You really don't care if I die, do you? Oh, trust me. I care. He waves his gun around while he thinks of how to respond. Do you know what it's like to be perfect at everything, no matter how little you try? I don't study. I don't practice. I don't train. Yet I'm the star everyone looks up to. It's mind-numbing. It's like my life is running on autopilot. He points the gun at himself, placing the finger on the trigger. That is, until I came here, and made me feel something other than boredom. He slowly squeezes the trigger. I can tell you're the same as me. You want to feel that spark as well. Don't you? Oh boy. You're wrong. I'm nothing like you. Sure, I don't give a shit about anything, but seeing people die doesn't make me happy. I can see a look of disappointment on Sam's face as he hands over the gun. I never said that it made me happy. This is it. The final chamber. It seems this is the end of the round. I'm looking forward to your decision. Tori looks down at the gun, then towards Sam. Of course it comes down to this. I don't know what I would do in her situation. Would I take the risk? I wouldn't want to shoot Sam, but I don't want to die either. Might as well get it over with. This is my punishment, after all. Without hesitation, she points the gun at herself and pulls the trigger. A blue light! Let's go! Let's go! Woo! This means your wish has been granted, it seems. Congratulations! Everyone in the room sighs in relief. Everyone except Sam, who still looks disappointed. Tori silently stands up and walks towards the door. So you're not staying? A wise choice. Before she leaves, she turns around to face us. Oh, dang, that's cool. Look at that. Look at that image. That's really well made. She's smiling. For the first time, she's smiling. Go home, please. Whatever you think you want, it's not worth your life. How can you say that when you got what you wanted? I got lucky. It doesn't mean a thing. You have so much to lose. I can't stop you from staying anymore. But please, stay alive. Damn, bro. So, who will follow her advice? Silence. Nobody? Very well. Will the next round begin, or the silence remains? I see. Well, Monica, will you kindly start us off? I would stop the episode here, but since we're just going to go straight into it, I'm just might as well keep it going. I take the gun, but this time something feels different. The gun feels heavier. I didn't notice it when I had the previous rounds. So why... Oh, shoot, sorry. So why now? Am I just imagining things? Although there's no time limit, I advise you to keep the game moving. We're losing daylight, after all. If I'm correct about this... I point the gun at the ceiling and pull the trigger. Oh! Damn! I knew it. I didn't say that was against the rules, but... You know what? I'll allow it. It's your choice. We take our turns, each resulting in a click. The gun reaches Yuri, who seems oddly at peace. I glance to my side, noticing Sam in deep concentration. It looks as he's trying to remember something. He notices my gaze and turns away. Strange. Aha, I guess I should get my turn over with. Hey, Yuri, if you don't mind me asking, what's your wish? My wish? I suppose. Now I can tell you. I see her hand shaking. She grips the side of the table to conceal it. I want to die. Whoa! Okay, then. What? You can't be serious. I am. For a while now, I felt... I'm not quite sure how to describe it. My parents, they passed away. We were crossing the street and someone drove right into us. My father pushed me out of the way. Tears start pouring down her face. The car stopped for a moment, but I didn't get to see the driver's face. I didn't even read his license plate. I just wanted my parents to be alright, but they weren't responding. The doctor says they couldn't have lived for more than a few minutes. All I could do was sit there and watch. If I wasn't there, if my dad didn't stop to save me, Yuri, it's not your fault. Ever since then, there's been this pain in my chest that won't go away. Every day, blended together, I couldn't focus on my studies. I couldn't perform the simplest of tasks without breaking down. The road lost its color. I tried to do everything I could to feel something. Even... She stops herself and wipes away her tears. My parents were the only people in my life that made me feel loved. Without them, I had no reason to stay in this world. I came here to see if I could somehow have fun. Then, the gun, my wish, could finally be granted. I get a little close for this one. You'll let me have this, won't you? Please? I can't let her die. Even though she thinks nobody will miss her, she can't just throw her life away. I look over to Sam again. He seems to have realized something. What is it? He furrows his brow. It's... I recognize her now. You know Yuri? I think I do. She's... His eyes widen. That's right. Hey Yuri, I have an alternative for you. Instead of dying, why don't you wish for something else? Like, for example, to kill the person who took away your parents. I couldn't do that. I couldn't kill someone, no matter what horrible acts I committed. Why doesn't she just wish for them to be coming back to life? What if you could see them right now? Face to face. What do you mean? He frowns and stares at her eyes. Does he? No, he can't mean what I think. That's not... It takes her a few seconds to understand what he meant. No, that can't be right. There's no way you were there. I was drinking. I thought maybe a joyride would take my mind off my endless boredom. I wasn't paying attention, and I stopped. But I knew I'd be put in jail, so I drove off. The last thing I saw was you holding your father. I'm sorry. For the first time, I could see the hidden regret in his eyes, despite how emotionless he looks. Stop lying. You're just trying to pressure me! I'm telling you the truth. Yuri points the gun at Sam, her hand shaking fiercely. You're lying! If I'm lying, why are you pointing that at me? Do you know what you've done? How much you've caused? Oh my gosh, her eyes. Jesus. I'm aware. Of course this had to happen. On my turn. What do I do, Monica? Tell me. What do I do? I'm actually have to choose this whole situation. I can't believe Sam would do something like that. To kill someone's parents and just run away. Now I know this isn't the gun's fault. These are all Sam's decisions. Monica! Tell me what to do! What do I say? She's completely lost it. Will she even listen to what I have to say? Wait a second. Yuri, why don't you just wish for your parents to come back? I turn to the host. It can do that, right? Bring the dead back? Theoretically, it should. Bring them back? That's right. The gun can do anything. So why not wish for what you've wanted for so long? My parents. That's right. I was so blinded by grief I didn't even stop to think about that possibility. She lowers the gun and turns it on herself. I'll finally be able to see them again. Mom. Dad. Monica. Thank you for everything. Please grant your wish. That's all I want. I want her to be happy. So please. Huh? Huh? What? I haven't heard their voice in quite a while. What do I do? Do I still follow their orders? Can I resist them? No. This is what I must do. It's like I said, I don't have a choice. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Yuri, she. I can't think of that now, and I can't quit. I've gotten this far after all. I'm worried about Sayori though. She didn't speak a word to any of us. I can't find her anywhere. Where is she? I found Natsuki searching for her as well. Hey, have you seen Sayori? No, I've been looking everywhere for her. Where could she be? There's always so many places to hide. Why would she be hiding in the first place? Did Yuri die? Did Yuri die? I have no clue. Hey, have you checked the basement yet? No? You think she'd be down there? It's worth a shot. The two of us descend the stairs. Yo, this is weird. We stay quiet as possible to see if we can hear Sayori. The only thing we can hear is a creaking of the stairs. Make it to the bottom. I'm about to reach the door handle, but then something stops me. Something feels off. You gonna open it? Yeah, I know what it is now. It's dread. What do I think I'm gonna find on the other end of this door? I think I know what you're feeling right now. I feel it too. My dogs are barking. If you don't want to open it, I'll do it for you. Are you sure? Yeah. Whatever this feeling is, I won't let it stop me from seeing you. Sayori's down there. I nod and step back to the door. Oh, I already know it's gonna come. I know it's gonna happen. Natsuki grabs the handle, takes a deep breath, and slowly opens the door. Sayori, are you okay? So Sayori is down here. Monica and I are looking everywhere for you. What are you doing down here? If Natsuki's reaction is anything to go by, that means at least Sayori is safe. I step inside the room and turn the light. Oh God! Oh my gosh! I am double shocked. I am double shocked. I am thunderstruck, baby. Oh God. Two things, because I was surprised. I thought I'd see Sayori. I thought Sayori would be dead. I thought she would be hanging. I thought she would have hung herself. I legit thought that's what I'd see. I was simultaneously shocked that that didn't happen, but I was also, at the same time, I already said simultaneously, whatever. I also am shocked at the eyes. It's the eyes, man. I see Sayori sitting in the corner of the room. Sayori? She doesn't respond. I turn to Natsuki, who has a worried look on her face. You can hear us, right? No response. She's just staring ahead, blankly. I can see her shoulders move up and down with each breath, so at least I know she's alive. I walk over to kneel down to her. You remember me, right? I'm from your school. You sent me some papers for your club, but I never got them. She looks over to me for a few seconds before her gaze returns to its original position. It's like she registered what I said, but she didn't care. Monica, I think we need to get her to a doctor. That sounds about right. It's obvious her mental state is in a dangerous position. I agree. I touch Sayori's shoulder, but she doesn't react at all. Come on, we're leaving. We're gonna take you somewhere safe, okay? Suddenly I hear the voice of a host.
Attention! This is an urgent message from yours truly. I'd like for everyone to come to the game room, preferably in the next few minutes.
Looks like that's her cue. Let's tell the host about Sayori. I take Sayori's hand and pull her to her feet. She walks out with us without resisting, which is such a relief. What do you think the host wants of us? I'm not sure. He probably just wants to start the next round. But he said it was... Natsuki turns to face me, but when she does, her eyes widen. She looks... afraid? Sayori. I turn around and see what startled her. Oh God! Oh! No, 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 no! Oh no! 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 Put the gun down! Put the gun down! Put the gun down! She's holding the gun? What is she doing with it? Did she really steal it from the host? Sayori, put the gun down. She places the barrel against her temple. Sayori, think about this for a second. She pulls the trigger. Sayori, just give me the gun! She tries again. Our words don't seem to be getting through to her. I look into her eyes, but I see nothing. Suddenly she pulls the trigger 6 more times in quick succession. Each attempt resulting in an empty chamber. Wait. That was 8 clicks. Why didn't it fire? Monica, the gun! That's right. Now's my chance. I rush towards Sayori and swipe the gun out of her hand. Again, she doesn't resist. She just shuffles out the door and opens up the stairs. What the hell was that? She tried shooting herself. Why? I'm not sure. The gun didn't fire at all either. None of this is making sense. I have to ask the host about this. There you are. He extends his hand towards Sayori. The gun. Give it back. I know you took it from me, and I know what you were doing with it. I forgot to mention this at the start, mostly because I didn't think anyone would take it. But it won't work outside this room. I can't explain why, but it's the truth. So please, give it to me. I took it from her. Here. He takes the gun from me and smiles. Now, there's only 3 rounds left. I'm sure you're all as excited as I am, correct? I look over to Sam, who seems troubled. I'm leaving. Huh? Leaving? I must admit, this is unexpected coming from you. May I ask why? I feel like the excitement has run its course. I've gotten all I wanted out of this, so continuing seemed pointless to me. I see. Very well. If that's what you decide on, I won't stop you. Wait a sec. You're just leaving? After all you did? That's right. No, I'm not having that. You're staying another round, and you're gonna get what you deserve. Natsuki. Shut it! What he did to Edward. Yuri's parents. The kind of hell he put us through. He needs to pay. I understand he's done horrible things, but you can't go through with this. I won't let you. I like to see you try. Now, let's not get too worked up over this. I'm sure we can work something out. What is it? I see where this could go. Fine. I'll stay for another round. In exchange, you'll have to choose, Natsuki. Choose? Your wish or revenge? That's why I'm staying. I'm excited to see what you choose. That's right. She has to choose one or the other. This shouldn't be a difficult choice, unless she's really that intent on killing him. That's not fair. I think it's a perfectly fair scenario. Throw away your morals to put down a psychopath or get what you came here for. Would it all have been worth it? The death? The risk of your own life? It's your choice. If you don't take me up on my offer, I'll just leave. Natsuki sighs, quickly tapping on foot on the floor. She opens her eyes for a moment, deciding on her answer. Fine. Great! I can't wait to see what happens next. What about you, Sayori? Will you stay? Sayori sits down at the table without a word. I'll take that as a yes. Let's begin the next round. I feel like somebody's missing. Yuri is dead. So, oh my gosh, there's really only 4 of us left. Holy crap. Because there's me, Sam, Sayori, and Natsuki. Wow. Alright, I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. This one was insane. I gotta admit, we had Tori left with her wish granted. Congrats to her. Then we had Yuri died. We found out Sam killed Yuri's parents. We found out Sayori is probably now suicidal. Natsuki and Sam have now made a bet. And that's about it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, drop a like in the video. Subscribe to the channel. Ring the notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, my dudes.